Uyabona lo odecide ukuthatha inja, a dog, azifuyele yona, azimanicurele inja, azigrumele inja, aziklinele inja, ayipolishe, ayigcobise, icwebezele, khazimule ithi inja, azicabuzele inja. That woman knows what she's doing. I'm definitely sure if ungahlala naye lo muntu phansi, lo muntu esifazane phansi, okuxoxela a story that has got to do with men, that has actually led her into loving, appreciating, and taking care of a dog more better than a man. Because men, wow. I men, wow. Hayi sinishayela ihlombe bubhuti. Hayi niyayenza into yenu. Anina competition futhi. Hayi anina competition, niyayenza into yenu. Niyazithanda, nizikhetha nina, nenza into ethandwa yinina ngesikhathi esithandwa yinina, nandaba nomunye umuntu, nandaba nama-feelings abanye abantu. Nje, it's all about you.
Hello, sanibonani Dumelang, igama uZandi, isibongo umfeka umalwandle lo lwandle kalola lwenza ubhekane zonihambela lekude phezulu. Do join.
Life graduate, Sondela. We have 2 minor kids. My husband and I, of 13 years, has said that he is freeing me. Underline that word, freeing me. He said he feels like our relationship is beyond repairs and that we are ngikhulula. Those words alone broke me. Sometimes I feel like I drove him to uttering those words, like I should have been calm. This is what happened in 2016. He cheated and slept with a girl in our matrimonial bedroom while I wasn't home. I find out because the lady left traces for me to see that she was there. I went to hospital because I wasn't coping with that ordeal. Obviously, Usistas had a depression or a mental breakdown and he had to be admitted, okay? Let us continue. He didn't visit me in hospital. Lapo, he worked 5 minutes away from that hospital. Eventually, I forgave, but honestly, I was never the same. I asked about the lady he brought home. He gave me the name, but I thought it was a stranger. We moved on. I saw love. I felt love. But there was a lack of intimacy, communication, and episodes of silent treatment. Manipulation. When I talked about what makes me feel unhappy, he'd always make me feel like I was attacking him and being disrespectful. Let me repeat this line. When I talk about what makes me feel unhappy, he would always attack me and make me feel like I was attacking him and I'm being disrespectful. Hey, Banna. He cheated again with his co-worker, but would deny when I asked. I found a deleted WhatsApp text from his phone. Recycle bin. Kusho ukuthi sisters went through his phone. He found a deleted WhatsApp text from the deleted messages. Really deleted, but he went on to dig from deleted stuff. They were fighting because he put me as a profile picture. Again, he gave me a wrong name for that person and said they were flirting. It was just a client from work who wants him. Again, I forgave a move on, but I have to... Okay, let's do that again. Okay, after he found that deleted message and they fought about it and he lied and gave him a wrong name because apparently Gushutu sisters asked, who is this woman? And then the man gave him a wrong name and then they fought. And then again, I forgave and moved on. But I had to beg for intimacy and attention. He'd try for a month, but go back to his old habits thereafter. Before Passover, I spoke to him again about us having no relationship, no sex, no communication, and lack of love. I urged him that we need to fix things and we see a therapist. He did not respond to any of what I said. After days, I went back to him and asked of his response from what I said. He said he isn't ready to talk. He will communicate when he's ready. A few days later, I went to him again and he said he will talk after work. We eventually had the conversation. He sincerely apologized for all the things he had done to me and said he wishes for us to start afresh and work on things. He said he started having sex problems after the lady he brought into our house and told me if was, fake name. I was shocked because it was someone I knew, an intern from his workplace who used to greet me with a big smile. She's married. My husband says the lady had marital problems at that same time, which means this man is not only cheating, is cheating with a wife, with somebody else's wife, while it's nae eshadile. I searched for her on social media. She is now living her best life with her husband. Asked about the text, he said it was his co-worker and one he was denying, and he said they didn't have a relationship. They became more than friends. That's when I became furious because I felt like he was still lying but pretending that he's being honest and wants us to fix things. The following day, I was furious and sent him text of how much of a liar he is and called his former mistress the B word. That was when he sent me a text saying that we are beyond repairs and he's freeing me. I regret texting him that day because after we wouldn't be there. I was at work and I was shattered. I have been asking him to divorce since he told me it's over and he said he was still searching. I have initiated the divorce and we will be starting the process, but I feel like I'm losing myself. My mind, I cry every day, especially when thinking about my kids. I will be a laughing stock at work. Oh my God, how do you guys deal with this? I feel like my kids will not be able to adjust to the new life ahead. There's nothing that is worse than being with a man that treats you like an idiot, who cheats openly, who do not cheat only, who cheats, who disrespects you, who even bring a woman in your matrimonial bed, in your matrimonial home, in a place that you call a home, in a place where you are supposed to feel safe. But this man brings those women there. And when you ask about it, no apology, makes you feel like you are stupid. And then in the end, you get sick because of his doings. When you are right at the hospital fighting for your life, you've got kids that need you. The man just sits back and relaxes and gets more time to cheat because when Agiri decided to get sick. Don't even bother to come and visit you. Don't even bother to come and check on you. How are you doing? And then the same man who fails to protect you, the same man who promised to love you till death do you apart, the same man who wanted you to be his own and made you a wife because whatever quality that he saw in you was back then. But the very same man is the same man who opens you up to vulnerability, to heartbreaks, and disrespects you to the core, because there is nothing that will disrespect a woman than bringing another woman in her space. This is a place I call home. This is a place I feel safe and happy when I'm at, and when unesibindi sokuthatha umuntu wesifazane omunye omlethela in that very same home. Siwenzeni amadoda? What have we done to men? I just want to understand, what have we done? to this species, to this gender? What have we done to them? Because God, we need to apologize. We have offended this gender, and yet we don't even know what have we done. We are constantly, every day, trying to fix ourselves for them. And they constantly choose themselves every day without a fail. By doing however they feel they want to do, without caring how you feel, without caring whether you are hurt, what have we done to men? I'm asking. How have we offended men to this level? Somebody tell me, because clearly, engazukuthi kusamele siphathe ama-placards and march straight to God and stand before God and ask God ukuthi kahle kahle amadoda siwenzeni, ngoba angathi inento ethile from ukudaleka kwabo. Ikhona indlela uNkulunkulu abadale ngayo labantu ukuthi baze bangaboni noma be-wrong, baze ba-enjoye ukuhlukumeza omunye umuntu, baze I don't know. Reading this letter, the woman is blaming herself. I should have talked less. I should have been more kinder. I should have. How? When you are being offended? How? When you are being disrespected? How? Why it's umuntu uhleli naye engakuboni ukuthi uyini, but just a carpet to walk all over, and then in the end azokutshela ukuthi he's freeing you. He's freeing you from what? Sekakhathelo wena kusho ukuthi wayefuyile inja, as in